Automatic cars are supposed to make driving easy. But most people? They're making mistakes that slowly destroy their transmission, wreck their engine, and rack up repair bills they never saw coming. And the worst part? They don't even know they're doing it. Today, we're breaking down 19 hidden mistakes that could kill your automatic car, from dangerous driving habits to overlooked maintenance blunders. Avoiding just one of these could save you thousands. Miss them, and your mechanic might become your new best friend. Let's start with a habit that's surprisingly common and just as dangerous. Mistake number 19. Driving with 2 feet. Think driving with both feet gives you more control? Think again. In an automatic, using your left foot for braking while your right handles the gas confuses your muscle memory. And in an emergency, that split-second hesitation could mean the difference between stopping and crashing. But that's not all. Lightly resting your foot on the brake, called riding the brake, adds constant pressure. That wears down brake pads fast, leads to overheating, and could eventually cause full brake failure. And the repair bill? Easily $270 per axle. Stick to one foot. Save your brakes, save your car. But if you think your acceleration habits are safe, you might want to think again. Mistake number 18. Hard launches. Flooring the gas pedal might feel powerful, but it's brutal on your engine. When you slam the accelerator, RPMs spike instantly. That sudden surge creates intense pressure on your pistons, clutch, gears, and bearings. Even high-performance engines can only take so much. Do it enough, and your transmission will start slipping. Then fail. This is why race cars need constant maintenance. Extreme launches cause extreme damage. Your daily driver? It's not built for that. Go easy. Smooth acceleration keeps your car healthy and keeps you off the repair bench. Next, we tackle a mistake that can wreck your transmission in one move. Mistake number 17. Shifting while the car is moving. You're reversing out of a spot and throw it into drive before stopping. Simple, right? Wrong. Automatic transmissions aren't built to handle gear shifts while the car's in motion. Doing this puts immense strain on the parking pawl, a small but critical part inside your transmission. Over time, it wears out, snaps, or worse, damages other internal components. If you hear a grinding noise while shifting, that's not just annoying, it's your car screaming at you. And replacing a damaged transmission, easily $3,000 or more. Want to avoid that? Always stop before shifting. Next up, something even mod lovers regret. Mistake number 16. Unnecessary performance. Mods. Think bolt-ons and tune-ups will turn your automatic into a beast? Bad news, many mods actually hurt automatics, especially when it comes to things like transmission tweaks, engine tuners, or power adders. Unlike manuals, automatics are calibrated for smooth, factory-safe operation. Push them too far, and they fall apart fast. Even worse, some mods void your warranty. That means when something breaks, it's all on you. If you want more performance, get a car built for it. Otherwise, stick to safe cosmetic upgrades. Save your drivetrain and your wallet. Now let's talk cold mornings, and a huge mistake most drivers make. Mistake number 15. Revving a cold engine. That loud vroom when you start your car in the cold? Bad idea. When an engine is cold, parts like pistons and rings haven't fully expanded. The oil is thick and hasn't circulated. Revving it? That's like sprinting without warming up. It grinds, overheats, and wears down your engine from the inside out. This kind of abuse causes permanent internal damage. Over time, that means rough starts, low performance, and costly rebuilds. Give it time. Let it idle for 1 to 5 minutes, depending on the weather. Your engine will thank you. Next, a small habit that could lead to a runaway car. Mistake number 14. Turning off the car before it's in. Park. Some cars still allow you to shut off the engine while in gear. That's dangerous. If you forget to engage park and let off the brake, your car can roll, especially on a slope. Best case scenario? Embarrassment. Worst case? Property damage or injury. Also, if the system fails and you try to start it again in gear, you're putting pressure on the drivetrain, and one day it won't start. Always shift into park, set the parking brake, then power down. It's 1 extra second, but it can save you from disaster. Coming up, the most ignored, but most expensive fluid in your car. Mistake number 13, skipping transmission, fluid changes. If your transmission fluid's dirty, your transmission is dying. Over time, transmission fluid breaks down, loses its lubrication, and allows metal shavings to circulate through the system. That causes slipping, overheating, and full-on failure. And replacing the whole thing, $1,500 to $3,500. Worse, newer cars often don't even have a dipstick. So you have to check the manual or visit a shop just to know what's going on. The fix? Simple. Change your fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on your model. Don't wait until it's too late. Next, a myth that's not just wrong. It's illegal in some places. Mistake number 12, coasting in neutral. Think putting your car in neutral saves gas downhill? It doesn't. Modern engines already cut fuel when coasting in gear. Shifting to neutral just makes you lose control. No engine braking, no instant power, no way to accelerate in an emergency. Also, it strains your drivetrain when you shift back to drive. Oh, and in some states, it's straight up illegal. Stay in gear. Let your car do what it was designed to do. Next, a mistake people make without even touching the pedals. Mistake number 11, idling in drive. Too long. You're sitting in traffic or waiting for someone. Cars in drive. Seems harmless, right? Wrong again. When you idle in drive, your engine, torque converter, and electrical systems keep running, adding wear with zero movement. Long periods of idling lead to carbon buildup, spark plug fouling, and worse fuel economy. The solution? If you're stopped for more than a minute, shift to park or turn the engine off if safe. Letting your car idle in drive is like leaving a treadmill running without stepping on it, wasteful and damaging. Let's keep it moving. With another timing mistake. Mistake number 10. Shutting off the engine, right after a hard drive. Just finished a fast drive? Pulled over and turned off the car immediately? You just trapped heat inside your engine. This is called hot soak. When you turn off the engine right after pushing it hard, you stop oil and coolant circulation, leaving extreme heat trapped in key components. Over time, this warps manifolds, cooks seals, and shortens the life of your turbo if you have one. Let your car idle for a minute or two after aggressive driving. It's like a cool down for your engine, and it makes a real difference in long-term reliability. But some people are doing the opposite, turning their car on and off too much. Mistake number 9. Frequent engine cycling. Constantly turning your engine on and off doesn't just waste time, it wears out your starter motor, battery, and ignition system. Every startup is a mini workout for your car's electrical system. Do it too often, and parts start to fail prematurely. Yes, modern cars with auto start-stop are built for this. But doing it manually, every red light, every pause, that's a shortcut to expensive repairs. Use common sense. Quick stops, leave it running. Long waits, shut it down. Just don't overdo either one. Speaking of bad habits, this next one's done without even noticing. Mistake number 8. Resting your hand on the shifter. It seems harmless. Just resting your hand on the gear lever. But that constant pressure? It stresses internal components like the shift fork and synchronizer. Over time, this causes rough shifting, premature wear, and poor gear engagement. Think of it like leaving your hand on a light switch halfway. Eventually, it breaks. Your shifter works the same way. Keep both hands on the wheel or use the armrest. Your transmission will thank you. Now here's a big one, water damage. One moment of bad judgment could destroy your entire car. Mistake number 7, driving through deep water. Your transmission has vents. And if water gets inside, you're looking at a fluid contamination nightmare. Mixing water with trans fluid creates a milky sludge that eats away at your clutch packs, corrodes internals, and causes full-on failure, often within hours. And draining it doesn't fix the damage. In most cases, your only option is a full transmission replacement. Unless you're in a high-riding off-roader, avoid deep water at all costs. One flooded street could total your car. And if you're parking on hills, you'd better not skip this next one. Mistake number 6, not using the handbrake. Automatic cars have a parking pawl to keep them from rolling, but it's not enough, especially on a slope. If you skip the parking brake, all the car's weight rests on one tiny metal pin. Over time, this weakens the pin, warps mounts, and creates a clicking or popping noise when you shift into park. Worst case scenario, that pin snaps. Your car starts rolling, and now it's not just a repair, it's a crash. Every time you park, use the handbrake, especially on hills. It's not old-fashioned, it's insurance. Coming up, the lights on your dashboard you probably ignore. Mistake number 5, ignoring dashboard. 60% of drivers admit to ignoring warning lights until something breaks. That's not just risky, it's expensive. Red lights? They mean immediate danger, like brake failure, engine overheating, or oil pressure loss. Ignore those, and you're walking. Yellow or amber lights? Still serious. They flag issues like tire pressure, emissions, or battery problems. Small now, huge later. Learn your car's warning lights. React early. Because when that light goes from blinking to solid, the damage might already be done. Next, an automatic habit that messes up your gears without you even realizing it. Mistake number 4, skipping gears when shifting. In automatic cars with manual modes or gear selectors, rushing your shifts or skipping gears, like going from reverse to drive without pausing, adds massive stress to your transmission. It wears down internal components, confuses sensors, and can cause jerky or delayed shifts over time. Automatic systems are built to handle transitions smoothly. Let them. Be deliberate, shift slowly, respect the order. Smooth shifting equals longer-lasting transmission. Next, a common driving habit that costs you more than you think. Mistake number 3, tailgating and late braking. Tailgating isn't just dangerous, it's damaging. Late braking wears down your brake pads faster, overworks your transmission, and makes your engine work harder to slow down. In automatics, where deceleration doesn't come from shifting gears like manuals, smooth braking is essential. It saves your brakes, saves fuel, and gives you more control. Keep your distance. Ease off early. It's safer and smarter. But some people try the opposite tactic. Downshifting to slow down. Mistake number 2, engine braking in an automatic. Trying to slow down by downshifting manually in an automatic? That's not engine braking, it's gear abuse. Automatics aren't built for frequent downshifts at high speeds. Doing it too often overheats your transmission and stresses internal components. Use your brakes. They're cheaper to replace and built for the job. Save your gears for what they're meant to do, shifting, not slowing you down. Now, we've arrived at the most damaging mistake of them all. Mistake number 1, skipping scheduled maintenance. This one's simple. Miss your maintenance, and you'll eventually miss your car. Oil changes, fluid top-ups, brake inspections. They're not optional. They keep your engine clean, your transmission smooth, and your systems safe. Ignore them, and you get sludge, corrosion, breakdowns, and a car that just quits, and the resale value, gone. Modern cars may need less maintenance than before, but less doesn't mean none. Stay on schedule, or get ready to pay for it later, big time. There you have it, 19 mistakes that slowly destroy your automatic car from the inside out. Some seem small, others are obvious, but every one of them adds up. Fixing just one habit could save you thousands and keep your car running for years longer. But hey, if you drive a manual, don't think you're in the clear. There's a whole different list of mistakes you might be making.